Hello dear students, in today's session we talk about factorization. So before starting factorization, we know the following formulae. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. And a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So these are the standard formulae which we know. So now let us start with few basic problems on factorization. Find the common factors of the given terms 12x and 36. Consider 12x. So for 12 we need factorization. 2 divides 12, 2 sixers 12. Again 2 divides, 2 threes 6. Then now 2 does not divide 3, so the next prime number is 3. 3 divides 3, 3 ones are 3. So the factors for 12 are 2 into 2 into 3, and there is a variable x. You write x as it is. Now let us consider 36. What are the factors for 36? So what is the small number or small prime number which divides 36? Very good, 2. So 2 18 times. Actually 2 ones are, you can write like this, 2 ones are, so when you write 36, like 2 ones are 2, so 1 extra, so 16, 1 borrow, so 16, 2 eights are 16, right? Then again 2 divides 18, 2 nines are 18. Now 2 does not divide 9, so let us consider 3. So what happens? 3 threes are 9. Now what is the next number? Obviously 2 does not divide, so 3 divide 1 time. So what are the factors for 36? 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So let me clear this. Now what are the common factors? So here the common factors, 2 is a common factor, again 2 is another common factor, 3 is another factor, and here in the first term there is x, but in the second term there is no variable x. So the common factors are 2, 2 and 3. So 2 into 2 into 3 is 2 2s 4, 4 3s 12. So the answer for this is 12. Wow. Now let us take the next problem. Okay. So let us consider the next problem. Right. Find the common factors for given terms. 2y 22 xy. So 2y, you all know it can be written as 2 into y, okay, because 2, that is the basic prime number, so directly you can write it as 2 into y. Now what about 22xy? So first we need to do the factorization for 22. So 22, 2 divides 22, right? So 2 11s are 22. Now for 11, 2 does not divide 11, 3 does not divide 11, 4, I mean not 4, we should only see prime factors, right? 2 does not divide 11, 3 does not divide 11, 5 does not divide 11, 7 does not divide 11, and what is the next prime? 11. So 11 divides 11, 11 ones are 11. So what are the factors for 22, sir? 2 into 11. And we are having the variables x and y. You can write them as x and y. Now let us see the common factors. What are the common factors? 2 is a common factor, y is another common factor. So what are the common what is the common factor for these two terms? 2y. Hooray. Next question. 14pq 28p square q square. Now let us start with 14pq. First we take factors for 14. So 2 divides 14, 2 sevens are 14. Now 2 does not divide 7. 3 does not divide 7. 5 does not divide 7. So 7 divides 7 one time. So what are the factors for 14? 2 and 7. Next, p one time, q one time. So variables we directly write. Now 28p square q square. So let us find prime factors for 28. 2 ones are, so here how we divide it, sir? 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So 14 times. Next, 2 divides 14, 2 sevens are 14. Now 2 does not divide 7, 3 does not divide 7, 5 does not divide 7. So what is the next number which divides 7? 7 only. 7 ones are. So what are the factors for 28? 2, 2 and 7. Right? Now what about p square? P square means what? P multiplied with itself how many times? 2 times. And what about q square? Q multiplied with itself 2 times. Q into q. So the square represents how many times the same variable is multiplied with itself. Now let us find out the common factors. So here 2 is common factor, 7 is a common factor, p is a common factor, again q is a common factor. So what is it? 14 p q. Wow. Find common factors of the given terms. 2x, 3x square, 4. So can we find common factor for more than 2 terms? Yes. Procedure is the same. So we start with 2x. It is straightforward. You can write it as, okay, 2 can be written as 1 into 2. Yeah, simply 2. Actually, when you write the factorization, the 1 is never written. To make it very clear, 1 is written here, right? Then x. Then for 3, x square, it is like 1 into 3, and x square means x multiplied with itself 2 times. Then what about 4? 2 multiplied with itself 2 times. Like, you can take the factorization for this. 2 2's 4, like that. So what about the common factors? Of course 1, you can ignore that. Then nothing else. So hope you understand why this 1 is written. See, actually 1 can be ignored, but when there are no other common factors, it is obvious that 1 is a common factor for these terms. Because of that, that 1 is written in this example explicitly, clearly. Hope you understand. Very nice. Now 6abc, 24ab square, 12a square b, 3 terms are given. We need to find common factors. Let us continue the story. 6abc. How to write 6? Very good. You all answering? So 6abc can be written as what? Can you answer it? Waiting for your answer. So what is your answer? So 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Very good. Then A, then B, then C. Alright. So these are the factors. Then what about 24ab square? 24 can be written as, like, we need to do factorization for 24. So what about the factorization for 24, sir? 2 divides 24. So 2 12s are. It's like this. 24 you are having, 2 1s are, 2 2s are. Then again 2 6s. Then 2 3s are, 3 1s are. So what about the factors for 24? The factors for 24 are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Then how to write AB square? A is a single number, so we write A. For B square, we write B into B. Now what about 12? A square B. So first of all, you have to find the factors for 24. So 2 6s 12, 2 3s 6, 3 1s are 3. So what about the factors for 12? Prime factors you can call them, like 2 into 2 into 3. Now how to write A square? A square can be written as A into A. And how to write B? Simply you write B. Now let us find out the common factor. And you see here I don't write 1, because we have other factors other than 2, common factors other than 1, right? Okay. So here 2 is a common factor, write down ones. 3 is common, write down ones. A is common in all the 3 terms, write down. Then B is common in all the 3 terms, write down, right? So the common factor here is 236 into A into B. 6AB is the common factor for these 3 terms. Hooray. Now you may have negative terms also, but story is the same, right? First let us write down 16x cube. So how to write 16? 2 8s, 2 4s and 2 2s. So what about the factors for 16? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, and x cube means x multiplied with itself 3 times. Now what about minus 4x square? Minus sign. So minus 1 into, because that minus sign can be written as minus 1 into the other factors for 4 are 2 into 2. Now x square means x multiplied with itself twice. Now what about 32x? First let us do the factorization for 32. 32 means 2 ones are 2, 2 sixes, 32. Then we have 2 8s are. Then we have 2 4s are. Then we have 2 2s are. Right? So the same thing will happen here. 2 16s, 2 8s, 2 4s, 2 2s and 2 1s. So what about the factors for 32? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 multiplied with itself 5 times. Then x, write down x. Now let us identify common factors. So 2 once, 2 again. There is one x common factor because only x appears one time common. So it's like 1 2 is common. Then we have again second 2 common. Then we have third 2, but here there are 3 2's in these 2, but there is no third 2 in the second term, so we cannot take it. Is that clear? So we have to consider only 2 2's followed by what? X. X is repeated one time. Of course here x is there in these 2 terms, but the second x is not there in the third term, we cannot take. We need to have that x in all the 3 terms. So the common factor here is 4x. No negative, okay, because negative is there in only one term. What about the common factors for the given terms? 10pq. How to write 10pq, sir? 10, 2 5s 10 and 5 1s 5. So factors for 10 are 2 into 5, so p and q. Next 20qr. What about the factors for 20? 2 10s are 20, 2 5s are 10, 5 1s are 5. So the factors for 20qr are nothing but 2 into 2 into 5 and q and r. And what about 30r q? Factors for 30 are 2, like here you can just see like 30, 2 1s are 2, 10, 2 5s are 10. Now 2 does not divide, 3 divides, 3 5s are 15 and 5 1s are 5. So what about the factors for 30, sir? 2 into 3 into 5 and r alone, p alone, like that. So the common factors here are 2, 5, that's it, because p is there in first and third term, but it is not there in the second term. Q is there in first and second, but not there in the third one. So if at all you want, you need to have that in every term. So the common factor here is 10. What about common factors of the given terms? So here 3x square y cube. So what is it? 3 x square means x multiplied with itself. Y cube means y multiplied with itself 3 times. The next term 10x cube y square. Here 10 means, okay, I don't think we need this table. 2 5s are 10, you all know it. So 2 into 5 and x cube means x multiplied with itself 3 times, y square means y multiplied with itself 2 times. Then 6x square y square z. 6 you all know, 2 3s are 6. You can write 3 2s are so, no problem. X square means x multiplied with x 2 times, y square means y multiplied with itself 2 times, and z. Now let us see the common factors. So here we have 3 only in the first and third term, but there is no 3 in the second term. 2 is there in first and second and third terms, but not in the first term. So there are no like integer factors. Okay. So what we need to see? We need to go for the variable terms. X is common one time, x is common second time, y is common one time, and y is common second time. So x into x multiplied with itself 2 times means you get x square, y multiplied with itself 2 times means y square. So now I want to factorize 7x minus 42. So for terms we are finding common terms. Now we start with factorization. So when you are doing factorization, we need to find the common factors between the terms of this expression. These are called terms of the expression. So in the terms of the expression, we need to find the common terms, okay, or common factors. Once you take common factors, then this factorization of the expression is easier. So let us see that. First, 7x can be written as 7 into x. 42 can be written as what? 42 factorization. 2 21s. You all know, right? 42 means 2 2's, 2 1's. 3 7's are 21. 7 1's are. So factorization for 42 is 2 into 3 into 7. Now we need to find the common factor. What is the common factor here? 7x and 42. 42 is written as 2 into 3 into 7. So here what is the common term? 7 is common. X, because once you take the common term here, what is remaining here? X. And 7 is taken out. What is remaining here? Minus term as it is. 2 into 3, that is 6. You can write it in the next step. So this is your factorization method, my dear friends. Now let us do the factorization of the following expression. So take each term, write down the factorization. So 6 can be written as 2 into 3, p as it is. 12 cube can be written as what? 12 factorization, 2 6's 12, 2 3's are 6, 3 1's are 3. So what happens? So 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3, and q is as it is. So what happens? Here the common factors, okay, q also I need to write. So let us write down the expression, that is 6p minus 12q. So here when you write 6p, which is 2 into 3 into p, minus sign, 12q means 2 into 2 into 3 into q. So let us see the common factors. So here 2 is common, write down. Again 3 is common, write down. That's it, nothing else is common. So p is remaining, because when you take out these two common factors, what is remaining here? This is p and this is minus sign, and remaining part is 2q. So this 2 into q is remaining. So it is 2 3's are 6 and p minus 2q. Hooray! And you can continue this process. So how to write 7a square plus 14a in terms of product of factors? You can call it as factorizing the expression. So here 7a square can be written as 7 into a into a. 14a can be written as 7 into 2 into a. So 7 into a plus 7 into 2 into a. So here what is common? 7 is common. Again a is common. So once you take 7a, what is remaining? A is remaining, plus sign, 2 is remaining. So factorization 7a into a plus 2. So today's session we learned the basics of factorization. Hope you all enjoyed. So next session we'll see some more concepts.